you know this. You know this being in the military, right?
I don't know if they knew I was in the military, dog. You just put me out.
I'm
I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just kidding. I think they might know. The real listeners probably know.
They know.
They probably know. It's all good though. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity. I know that I'm part of a very small percentage, especially as a female in the military, especially as a black female in the military, especially as a black female officer. So I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely blessed because it definitely has been a journey to get where I'm at. You know what I mean? So all thanks to God. All praise to Allah.
Amen.
Alhamdulillah.
that can go so many ways, so let's stop.
Yeah, so go ahead. What you was about to say, your background.
No, but, with the background and the upbringing, not necessarily that we've been, brought up secretive, but, the military back when I personally first joined, don't ask, don't tell was a really big thing, right? So a lot of those foundational structures that were beat into me by the Marine Corps. And I'm gonna out them because folks need to know.
It's good you said that because I was just telling someone the other day, or I was having a kickback at my house. It might have been just that I was telling a lot about my life. Someone was like, "You were just being very like whatever." I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? It's like when you think about it, it's like, what's wrong with that? I'm at my house and I've invited people over. It turned into like an event, like a show. These people let me talk on the mic for a long time. So God bless them because I don't know. Really, I think they are the ones that need to be checked out because they sat there for that. Right? I was just being myself. So but the other thing is, I was saying that because when I first before I even got it commissioned, contracted, but this captain at the time, she told me I was just a cadet. She was like, just don't tell people your personal life about like your sexuality and stuff. And I was just like, oh, okay. And so for a long time, you do that thing, but it's like when you're like the sexual minority from like high school, you refer to people as like them and my whatever, and it's just like cool, but it's like that gets old. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it gets really old.
It gets old. It's just like, man, it's like I can't even really value or show, like, you know what I'm saying, honor that person or my relationship or myself, my identity, because of issues other people have. But I gotta hear about your whack ass baby mama drama, your wife who you cheating on. Like, I gotta hear that, but it's okay because you straight.
Yeah, they tend to make it a little bit easier for the straight folks, if you will, to be able to vocalize what's going on.
But maybe I need to just get a boyfriend. I think it'd be easier, right?
They share more. No, you shouldn't have to, right? Like,
look, look. I don't know what your DMs. I know what my DMs be looking like, which is nothing. So, what your DMs be looking like now, though, that you're not with the same wife?
Honestly, jumping.
Okay.
But you want to know why? And I'm not saying that to gloat. You want to know why?
Hey, I just want to know. Whatever the sauce is that Popeyes put on their chicken, if that's what you about to give me, I got my notepad out. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me.
I don't even have it. The only reason
you got the DMs jumping. Go ahead and tell me.
Hold on now. The only reason that they're even jumping is whenever I post like a picture of my current partner, and of course, I hide her face with the emoji. Oh man, that gets.
Hey, where did you get that from?
Responses.
Where did you get that from?
I think I learned from the best.
Shut up.
I was a young Padawan, I didn't know how to use a lightsaber, but now I do. So
hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, when I went through my breakup, I mean, I only had about 2 pictures to take down. I'm sorry. It's not funny. I laughed because, before it was like, and when I get married, like, the next person I'm with, you'll probably see them like in the story. All my people would know them. Yeah. I'm so bougie though sometimes. I'm so bougie and sedity though. And not boastful, but I mean, I just want to be posting that engagement ring picture. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to see us at the wedding. And then I might post a picture of you. You know what I'm saying? Like a year later. Like, that's how I feel. And it's no shade to that. It's just kind of like, you kind of see like the value in just keeping some things to yourself. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? What Drake said? He wasn't hiding the world from his kid. He was hiding his kid from the world.
From the world? Yeah.
It's the same thing. I'm keeping my relationship from the world. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's my business, you know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, it's not about, I ain't proud because anybody that really knows me, because it's, you know, all this internet stuff, it's not real per se. And then it's just so much fake stuff out here, especially in Atlanta. It's just so much fake stuff. Then you got to deal with these chicks, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what they got going on. You look at their page, like, man, you travel a lot. It's like, damn, who taking your pictures when you travel, though, shorty?
That's the question that everybody wants.
Man, people want to know, but you know what I realized, man? Don't even worry about it. It could be the dang on butler. It could be her best friend. It could be her sugar daddy. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, that all that I care, huh?
I said housekeepers show up every day.
Every day, they reliable. You tip them, they clean up your stuff. It's great. I mean, oh man. Anyways, but here's the thing: I've been able to unlearn stuff, that some stuff does not matter. What I really, you know that I cherish is, at some point in my life, I just want to come home to the same person every day. You could go out and flirt, babe. Go out and get free drinks. Please do, because that's less money you spend of our money. Okay, first of all, you need to be fine as hell, first of all. So you should be. Hell, the nigga should roll up on me trying to talk to you.
Yes.
Please buy. Oh, yeah, you want to. Yeah, dog, she like this drink. Matter of fact, I like this one, too. You got it, big money. Go ahead and buy us both one. Go ahead and treat us both.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Because at the end of the night, she coming home with me.
She coming home with me. I know what's up. That's all I really, you know what I'm saying? I just looking for some, you know what I'm saying, consistency. But really right now, I am enjoying this kind of like this phase of self and discovery and unlearning some bad stuff and cleaning it out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, the good Lord will bless me with a mate one day. You know, we'll see.
I think he will. You know he will.
You know, I've been having to not be so nice. I've been learning to have to like establish these boundaries. This stuff is hard. This adulthood work you got to do is hard, yo. And I just want to get down the line, and people don't have to. If they ask me with the same wife, I just want to be like, yeah, I'm with the same wife. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
I'm just trying to get there. Forget the same one. Do you have a wife? Like shit. I'm just trying to get to. Can I say the wife? You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all I look forward to. Like the old people, they do that. They be like, yeah, you know, I ain't gonna be able to do that because you know the wife wanna. And I just think that's just such a esteemed title. So I'm just trying to figure out who's trying to fill that role, and I think it's a love thing. It's yeah, we could do this and that, the third, but hey, once the wife say something, we doing that. I mean, we probably doing that, you know. And I just think that's a beautiful thing. It's not out of like some servant, some slavery type junk. It's just out about submission, and we on the same page, and it's a vice versa thing anyway. Yeah. So ain't even no problem. We done talked about a good bit. I guess. Okay, so one question I want to say. So yeah, I mean it's right on the same lines. Do we say wife or husband, or is like partner more accurate? Do you think for same sex couples?
Man, it's tough. I personally have always used the word partner in a professional setting. Mm-hmm. But if I'm with you, you know, I'm gonna chop it up with you, right? So if we chop it up, I'm gonna say, oh my girl, you know, wifey, you know,
right? You know, something with a little more adoration on it,
right? You know, give it a little bit more love, if you will, right? But in a professional work setting, definitely, currently, it's my partner, my family. That's usually what I stick to, and it's not a case of, you know, I'm not proud to say it, or I'm ashamed. I'm just, you know, I'm very careful. I'm just very careful, just because, you know, I'm very conservative in a way, so I don't want to step on anybody's toes or hurt anybody's feelings. And a lot of folks will be like, fuck them kids. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to worry about them. You don't have to worry about the people you work with. If you have a wife, say you got a wife. If you got a girlfriend, say you have a girlfriend. But I think, to me, it's more appropriate for me individually to say, you know, my partner. Mm-hmm. You know, can we say this is my wife? Absolutely. You know, I'm a strong believer that, you know, can is a case of ability. Mm-hmm. So
likewise.
Can we? Yes.
Wrong question. Can we is the wrong question, you know?
Yeah. Can we? Yeah. It's more like, should we, right? Should we is another question. And I would say it honestly depends on your individual workplace and your comfort level within that workplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, many of us work with employers that are at will.
Man, who
and
you telling? That's the good old
that's
South for us, boy.
that's pretty much, you know, everywhere.
You're
right?
fired. Why? I don't know. You're fired. It's like, dang,
exactly.
okay.
So we fear that, right? We fear that folks that live in the, you know, LGBT, and I'll leave it at that because I'm not, you know, well educated on everyone else within the community. And y'all not going to be up in my DMs and my comments.
You said this, but I think you meant this. Like, how dare you misrepresent all of us?
I'm from the old school.
I'm a old.
I'm a good old dyke.
I'm a good old dyke. Y'all, you all. I can't. I don't even know what to say right now.
You know, but you know, I feel like, you know, certain employers, right, that have these LGBT employees, you know, within the workplace, they definitely can feel less discriminated when their employer has a non-discrimination policy. That definitely includes, you know, sexual orientation, nowadays gender identity, you know, things along that line.
Yeah,
so, you know,
civil rights, human rights.
Exactly, just basic human rights.
You would think.
So if you would, you would think. So if those things are established within your workplace, I feel like, you know, more people have the comfort level to say, well, I'm in a same-sex marriage, or I'm in a same-sex partnership, etc. But for me personally, I'm gonna leave it at partner. And, you know, if I'm at an event, right, like Christmas parties coming up, and, you know, at the time, depending on my current relationship status, that's exactly how I'm going to introduce you. At that point in time, and that's who you learn, or how you learn who I'm with, right? So this year's Christmas party, I'm going to say, you know, this is my girlfriend. You know, this is my partner, this is my girlfriend. Next year, Christmas party, it could be like, oh, what, you know, this is my wife. You know what I mean?
Wait, so hold on. I'm sorry. So you got a girlfriend? So I can't come to the Christmas party? Damn.
No, you can't be my date to the Christmas party.
Damn.
I got 2 dates.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna fall all the way back to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get off of this Delta Sky Miles out right now.
Go ahead, dude. You need some Sky Miles because I got you.
Okay, you know I'll take it. Hey, I
you
know you probably got the MG, the medallion, all that good stuff.
You know, hey, you can't tell everybody your medallion status.
Oh,
hitting you up for Sky Miles.
You'll be taking them pictures on them trips.
I do, right? I do.
You'll be taking it like.
Hey, trips are great, man. Everybody needs to go on a trip.
Hey, man, I say, live your best life. I say,
absolutely.
I say, if you feeling somebody, I say, you know what I'm saying. I feel like, you know, you should love and treat people the way you feel led to it. That as long as, you know what I'm saying, you can handle that. If it's nothing, it's like when you don't give somebody nothing that you need right back. So if you worry that, oh, you didn't do this and that for me, then don't do it. But if you want to do something for somebody, I say, and you feel led in your heart, do that thing. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I think we sow seeds. It doesn't mean that, oh, it's going to come back from that same place, time, person, you know, the same crop. You know, it doesn't work like that. But all you doing is, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sowing because I'm a blessing. I feel you in this regard. You know, I had somebody blowing me up recently like, oh, I mean, I seen you as... You took somebody here or you was there. I was like, okay, why does it even matter to you? Are you with the same wife? That's basically what I hit him with. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, hold up. You married. Why are you worried about what I'm doing?
Why are you worried about what I'm doing? And it tends to, it always happens, man. Like,
man, it's hilarious.
It tends to happen at the worst time, right? Like, you know, it's funny because it's funny now that I look back on it, because one of my friends from Savannah hit me up one day just randomly, and this is like when I was going through like the thick of it, you know, like sometime in 2018. And I was like, hey, how are you doing? XYZ, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing great. You know me, I'm looking at you sideways because we don't talk. You know, we might like each other's stuff on IG or, you know, Twitter or whatever, but we don't talk. You know? Oh, well, you know, how are you and your spouse doing? You haven't posted her lately, but people measure. I'm saying all that to say that people measure that.
No, forget measuring. It's people out here watching. You don't even know they watching. They watching, taking notes. I'm like, wow.